Right, so 37 Chevy. We've got two of these here at the moment. This one is apparently a Master Deluxe or something. Belongs to a customer of ours, Dale, a good friend. So yeah, this one is very similar to the blue one that you might have seen in our monthly update. Essentially, body's staying as it is. He loves the patinaed look and so forth, and actually it's not Dale's car, it's his wife's car. I think it's Janelle. So they love all the patinaed look. So yeah, we've essentially lifted the body off the chassis, had the chassis sandblasted so that we could see what we were dealing with, and you know, probably a good thing to do that because we did find a few areas of rust and so little splits and cracks and stuff like that. So all of that stuff's been rectified, repaired, and then on from there we're doing some other bits and pieces with it, but essentially it's a full drivetrain rebuild and redesign. So we'll get into more detail in a moment. Yeah, so as we were saying, this one here is getting a full new drivetrain, new chassis, well, essentially a new chassis, so all rebuilt. As with any project, things can, you know, take I suppose an escalation very quickly. You know, what was going to be a mild 350 is now a 383 stroker, you know, 400 and something horsepower. So turbo 400 behind it, and he's getting a stall converter built for it as we speak. So yeah, so should certainly get along all right. We've got a 9-inch underway for it, 9-inch rear end, so that'll have a full limited slip centre in it, 31 spline axles, etc, etc. And then up front, as you can see, similarly to the blue one where we were halfway through the process, this one's already had the Jag front installed. Andy and Mason have been going hard on this chassis, so all the bracketry done. We've got a new outrigger off the front. We've had to rebuild most of that entire cross member across there because it was all rusted out. That sits right underneath the radiator. This will get all new radiator and everything, new aluminium radiator. We're waiting on some headers for it at the moment. We'll just have a block hugger style header that will then build a full twin system, probably do an X pipe in it. And then a couple of nice mufflers, and you know, dump it somewhere around the diff, so it should sound pretty good too. So the beauty of the Jag front end is, you know, they go in there quite easily, bracketry wise and width wise. They're on the wide side, but they still fit underneath the fenders as they need to. But the beauty of them too is that it gives you power steering, good big brakes. You know, and a modern style suspension. This one's actually getting a full airbag kit as well, so we're going to convert that cross member to all the airbag mounting points, and then ultimately it'll get a full like E-level system, so ride height adjustable, pressure adjustable. Yeah, so just waiting on that kit to arrive at the moment. That should be here in the next few days. So we've also sort of torn everything out of the inside, you know, taken all the carpet out and all that sort of bizzo. They're going to kind of leave a fair bit of the upholstery, although when you look at it you wonder why. But yeah, we're going to do some like Mexican blanket slip-on covers and some new carpet and bits and pieces like that, but essentially want it to look and feel and smell like an old car inside still. So we'll put new glass in the windscreen because that's important. You know, we'll upgrade headlights, all that sort of stuff, and same as with the other vehicle, you know, it'll get a full 12-volt upgrade and full rewire as we go through the process. So overall the body's pretty sound on it. You know, it came from Orange in New South Wales, and it kind of tells its life story. You know, there's bumps and scrapes and marks and stuff all over it, but you know, I think it's pretty cool to, you know, show that sort of stuff off. You know, got all the original spare wheel and everything in there, so you know, it's a cool bit of history, but you know, and I suppose the cost of you know, panel and paint these days, some people are starting to go away from going down that full path. So not everyone's cup of tea, but hey, at the end of the day, it's their dream. So you know, if we can help facilitate that, but at least, you know, when it leaves here, it'll be a good safe car. You know, same as the other one, we're going to do full seat belts right throughout. You know, retractables. That'll all be certified. So yeah, should be a cool cruiser. We'll upgrade wipers, all that sort of stuff in it. So it'll get all of its bumpers and everything back on. We'll upgrade it. We'll probably put some 39 Chevy type tail lights or something on the side here, because I think these originally only had the one brake light in the middle there. So we'll probably change that. This one will definitely get a full new fuel tank. The other one was all rusty and so forth internally. So yeah, we'll do a new alloy tank. You know, you go into the expense of a brand new crate engine. You don't want to be feeding potentially old shitty fuel or grime or grit or whatever into a brand new engine. So yeah, that's kind of the plan with this one. You'll see more on this over the coming sort of month or two. The plan is to have this on the road well before Beachfest next year. That's the desire, is that they want to go cruising the streets at Beachfest. They live up towards the Sunshine Coast, so that'll suit them well. But yeah, watch this space on more work to come.